Hey guys, welcome to your 25-minute lower body glute-focused workout of the day. I am wearing a set of 1-pound ankle weights and I also have a 5-pound dumbbell. You can use what works best for you. You can go heavier, lighter, meet yourself where you're at today. Go ahead and throw on some fun music and let's get into it. We're going to start off standing today, bringing yourself towards the top of your mat with your dumbbell in both of your hands. All of your weight's going to come into your left foot, and you're going to brace your core in nice and tight. Imagine someone's going to sucker punch you. You're knitting your ribs in nice and tight. That's where your stability is going to come from here as we move. You're going to start off stepping your right foot back to take a low back lunge. And then you're going to rotate through your spine to twist towards the left. Bring it back to center and step it up. Take it back, twist left, center, and step. Exhale to step and twist. Inhale to release and bring it back to center. Keep that core knit in nice and tight. That's where all of your stability is coming from. You've got 3. Step it back, twist. Last 2. Squeeze those inner thighs for a little bit more support. And 1. Now take your back lunge. And then extend both of your legs up, taking a nice wide stance here. That weight is going to come into your right hand. Left hand is going to come to your hip. You're going to press that weight up overhead, then lower it down, bend into your left knee, hinge it forward, and bring that weight inside of your leg down towards the mat. Pull it up. Extend your front leg long. Weight comes to your shoulder and presses up overhead. Then hinge, bend into your left knee. Bring that weight down to the mat. Extend, press it up. Hinge, lower down. Inner thighs are lighting up at the top to zip up and keep you stable. Then you send your left glute back in space, press into that left foot. Press it up and hinge it forward. 3 more. Press into that left foot and extend it up. Last 2. And 1. Now hold that press down. You're going to pull your weight towards your shoulder as you tap your right toes in. Then extend everything long and hinge into your left leg. Lift up. Tap in and row. Extend. Lower down. Pull in. Tap. Extend. And press. Oh, that left glute should be burning. Pull, tap, press. For 3. Last 2. Ooh, that's spicy. And 1. And step it up, shake it out. Take a forward fold. Walk the knees out. Maybe you bend into your right knee and linger with that left leg extended. Get a stretch across your glute. Oh my goodness. Grab your weight, roll yourself back up to standing. We have all of that on the other side. So bringing yourself back to the top of your mat if you've moved around a little bit. Weight in your right foot this time. Weight at heart center. Come back to that bracing. Reset yourself here. Set yourself up for stability. Think navel to spine. Knit your ribs in nice and tight. Super strong core here. That's where the movement comes from. Step your left toes back. Take your low lunge. Twist to the right. Back to center and up. Take it back. Twist. Center and press. Connecting in with that right side body now. Take it back nice and low. Twist and release. Yes. Getting that core connection, that core activation right out of the gates here. Setting the foundation for the rest of class. Take it back, twist, and press for 3. Exhaling on that twist, last 2. And 1. Now take your back lunge and then extend both of your legs nice and long. Squeeze your inner thighs to find that engagement. Weight comes into your left hand, right hand to your hip. Press the weight up overhead, then pull it down. Hinge into your right knee this time. That weight comes down inside of your leg and reaches down towards the mat. Pull it in, extend, press up, pull down, hinge, and press. If you're feeling super wobbly here, especially at the top, maybe you bring your legs a little bit wider. Sometimes instability can come from your feet being too close together. Imagine stepping your feet on wider train tracks. So bringing more distance between your legs is going to give you a little bit more stability should you need that. Hinge, send your right glute back and press. Take it down and up. Squeeze those inner thighs up at the top and then press into your right foot for 3. Last 2. And 1. Now hold that hinge down. You're going to roll the weight up as you tap your left toes in. Then extend and deadlift down. Pull up. Tap and row. Extend. Press. We're burning out that right side now. Squeeze and press. Pull it in. Lower down. For 3, the best 3 you've got in you. Last 2. It burns, I know. I'm right there with you. Last 1. And step it up. Ooh, spicy. Shake it out. Forward fold. Over bent knees. And then walk it out. Oh, yeah. Maybe you bend into that left knee, and linger with your right leg extended. Oh, goodness. Extend both legs, roll yourself back up to standing. Take a nice big reach up overhead. Stretch. Let any of that go. We're going to make our way down to the mat. You can set your weight off to the side. We are done with that now. You're going to bring yourself to all 4s here. We're going to start off by bringing ourselves down to our left forearm, but you're going to do your best to keep your hips square to the mat. This isn't down to open up. We're just coming down to take some relief off of your left shoulder. You're going to press your right palm down into the mat, right wrist underneath your elbow. You're going to lift your right leg up to a 90-degree bend. Then, this is very important here. I want you to turn your right femur bone open in your hip socket. That doesn't mean opening your hip. I want you to keep your hips square to the mat and just turn your leg open. By squeezing your outer thigh, that outer thigh muscle is going to pull the femur bone open in your hip. So again, not turning the hip open, hips stay square to the mat. You're just turning your femur bone open in the hip socket. Imagine turning a key in a lock, that just like swivel pivot movement. That's what I want you to think of. Then you're going to lower your right leg down to bring your ankles together. Tap those ankle weights together if you've got them on. Lift it back up. Rotate back to center. Knees back together. Lift it up. Turn open. Ankles tap. Lift. Bring it together. Open. Tap. Lift. Close. Keep pressing away from the floor with your left forearm. I want you to think space between your heart and the mat. Don't let your chest sink down. Lift and lower for 3. Last 2. And 1. Hold that lift up with your femur bone turned out. You're going to pull your knee towards your tricep and extend your leg long. Then bend, wrap it back, lower your leg down, bring those ankles back together, lift, pull to the side and extend, wrap it back, and tap, lift, kick, press, and lower. Big extension to the side. Squeezing out of the right side of your body. Big reach. And lower for 2. And 1. Hold your leg lifted, extend it back behind you, and then flex your foot so that you're sending your heel back behind you. Immediately feel that outer glute fire up as you change from the point to the flex. Just start to make circles with your leg, with that heel, maybe about the size of a softball. Small intentional circles for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then switch directions. Circles in the opposite direction. Lifting up from the right side of your glute for 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Child's pose. Sit your hips back. Let it go. Press yourself back up. Step your right foot up at the top of your mat outside of your palms. Wiggle your left knee back behind you in space. Untuck your toes. Get a little stretch on that right side. Let that go. Walk your hands back. Start to extend your leg. Take a half split here. Hinging over your leg. And then circle it back behind you. And get ready to take all of that on the other side. I will turn myself around so that you can see what's going on here. You're going to bring yourself back down to your forearm, your right forearm this time. Left palm plants, wrist underneath your shoulder, hips are over your knees. You're going to start off lifting your left leg up to 90 degrees. Find that connection, and then turn your femur bone open in the hip socket. Again, that key in the lock visualization. Lower your leg down to tap your ankle weights together, lift it back up, square the hips back off, and lower down. Lift it up, rotate open, tap, and lift. That rotation open might feel super small. That's okay. I'd much rather you keep that small range of motion in your femur bone by squeezing that outer glute muscle. Then turn your hip open and lose that engagement to the muscle. Lift, turn, close, and lower. Oh, I totally messed this up. You're adding a tap down. All right, we can edit this. So coming down to our forearm, lift your right leg up to 90 degrees. Turn it open with your femur bone, not with your hip. You're not turning your hip open. Keep your hips square to the mat. Then tap your ankles together, lift it up, back to center, lower down, lift, open, tap, lift, close, knees back together. Find your flow. Don't cut your breath off. Keep breathing. Keep turning that femur bone open. Send all of your focus to your outer thigh, your outer glute. Keep it out of the hips, in your leg. Lift, open, turn. Last 3. Two more, super precise. Keep pressing away from the floor. Last 1. Hold your leg up to the back. Pull your knee to the side towards your tricep. Extend your left leg long. Bend. Bring it back in. Ankles tap together. Lift. Extend. Wrap it back. Lower down. I'm very crackly this morning. Don't know what that's about. But my knee keeps wanting to crack. Work through any of your little crackles, any tension you've got in your body. Work through it. You've got 3. Lift and extend. And lower down. Last 2. And 1. Hold it back. Extend your leg long. Flex your foot so that you're sending energy through your heel and start to make those little circles. Pressing away from the floor with your right forearm. Squeeze your outer glute. We're focusing on that area where your butt cheek meets your leg. That little lift. We want the sculpting there for 3, 2, 1. Reverse directions. Circle it out the opposite way. And then we are out for 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Knees back together. Send your hips back. Reach your fingertips forward. Child's pose. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Press yourself up to your palms. Step your left foot up outside of your hands. Scoot your knee back so that you get a nice Low lunge. Release that left side. Whew. Spicy glutes today. We've got one final movement, one final little series here to finish this out. Walk your hands back. Take a half split over your left leg. Circle your leg around. Last thing we're going to do here to burn out these glutes, this lower body, you're going to bring yourself all the way down to your back, and you are going to set up for your shoulder bridge. Lowering yourself all the way down. Adjust yourself so that you find your comfortable spot. Press both of your feet down into the mat. Hip width apart, arms down by your sides. We're just going to start off by curling your hips up and under. Press your hips up towards the ceiling. Don't let your ribs flare open at the top. Nice and controlled, nice and connected, and then lower it down. I always like to start off my shoulder bridge series with just lifts. I think it's important to connect into your core and your spine before we start to add things on, to get that feeling in your body of that curling and lowering down bone by bone. So we always started off here for 3. Last 2. And 1. Hold it up at the top. Bring your right leg up to tabletop, shin parallel the ceiling. Lower it down and lift it up. Pressing all of your weight down into your left foot. Lift and lower. You can stay here. You can also start to add extension out as you lift the hips, then lowering back to tabletop. Lift and reach if you want it. Pull back to center. Letting your breath flow through you. Lift and press and lower for 2 and 1 and lowering it down. Switching sides, press your hips up, lift your left leg up to tabletop, lower your hips down. Knee right over your hip, shin parallel the ceiling, lower and lift. Don't lose that connection to your spine. Don't let your lower back slam down into the mat. You're using that connection. You're using that control. If you want it, you can start to add that extension out as you lift your hips. Then lower and bring it back to tabletop. Lift and press. Lower, release. Keep it going. Keep reminding yourself how strong you are. Keep reminding yourself what you're here for. Keep your goals and your desires in the front of your mind. Last 3. 2 more. And 1. And lower it down. Pull your knees into your chest. Give yourself a great big hug. Ooh. Glutes are burnt out. Rock it side to side. Release your lower back. When you're ready, roll yourself up to seated. And together we will take 3 deep breaths to seal in our practice. Inhale. And exhale. Again, big breath in. And release. One more. Amazing, amazing job. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. I hope you're feeling stronger and more connected to your glutes and your quads, your lower body. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, anything. You can reach out to me in messages or you can comment down below. Whatever works for you. I will see you in the next video. Love you. Bye.